You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. The House passes stimulus check boost as Republicans splinter. That is the headline on Politico, where a few moments ago by 275 vote margin. 275 people voted for the bill. All Democrats voted for the $2,000 checks to American taxpayers. Also, guess what? Republicans crossed the line. Now the question is, will Mitch McConnell follow the lead? Trump has said 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. He says he cut a deal with the Senate Republicans. Let's actually see. The other thing is this here, Julian and Mustafa. This puts lots of pressure on David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler in this state because the question is, will they vote for it? Mustafa, you first.
Well, I guess we'll see. They have not been strong supporters of anything that's been COVID related. So my expectations of them has never been that high. But they continue to go down each and every day on a basic humanity level. By not supporting it, you're pretty much, cutting your own throat. And I hate to say it that way, but you really are, because everyone across this country is hurting and folks need relief. And if you're not willing to give folks serious relief, why should they give you their vote?
Well, Mustafa, everybody's not hurting.
But Julian, here's the deal. Mitch McConnell is going to be also in the pickle because he's got Republicans in his caucus who do not want to support this. All of a sudden, they care about the deficit. But he also knows this could be really painful to Loeffler and Perdue. If they're going around Georgia, here you have Loeffler, the richest member of Congress, saying, nah, Americans, y'all good with $600, not $2,000. They're going to have to answer the question, and then they're going to have to answer the question, do they even agree with Mitch McConnell if he chooses not to bring the bill up? So this could actually hurt them in Georgia.
Oh, it absolutely will hurt them. The only challenge the interesting thing, Mustafa said everybody's hurting. No, everybody is not hurting. There are a whole bunch of Americans who are doing quite fine, thank you. The top 45 of the Fortune 50 companies have their profits up. So anyone who's holding stock in those companies is making more money. And this is where we see the bifurcation. We see about nearly 1,850,000 people a week filing for new unemployment claims. We see, we've all seen the lines snaking around corners. We've seen this new term, food insecurity, which to me just means hungry. But we've seen this new term being bandied about quite a bit. And so there are those who are hurting, but there are those like little Miss Barbie, I think her name is Kelly, who is doing quite fine. So Mitch McConnell is sitting somewhere between a rock and a hard place. He knows what American people need, but he also knows what his investors, what his wealthy people need. And he has not heretofore been inclined to push anything that was helpful to people that are at the bottom. And the bottom now means the bottom 60%, which means more than half of them. So it's going to be very challenging. And I hope that Warnock and Ossoff make the most of it in terms of their messaging and commercials.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.